So the other day I was locked into a doom scroll when all of a sudden I came across this video.
What is the poorest city in California? At number 10 is Huron, California, with a median household income of $43,664 and poverty rate of 32.1%.
This video definitely piqued my interest because I wanted to see what the poorest city was since I live in California. Now that we made it to the number one spot, I was surprised to see this.
And finally, the poorest city in California is Orange Cove, with a median household income of $33,671 and poverty rate of 46.5%.
Wow, this actually blew my mind. I had no idea that I lived 15 minutes away from the poorest city, and I had to Google it to make sure, and sure enough, it is the poorest city in California. Well, I'm gonna do this video, so might as well just give away all my clothes. So I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory first, so if you don't want to watch that, skip to this part now. This feels weird. It's different than I'm used to. But hey, does anybody do daily vlogs anymore? Is that a thing? Or I don't know, I'm bringing them back, so I'm gonna try to do daily vlogs. I don't know how that's gonna play out. Hopefully it's good, but we'll see. Just wanted to experiment with some new content. So welcome back to the channel. This channel has been dying for the past maybe 2 or 3 months, so I was like, you know what, let's revive it. Well, not revive it, but let's go ahead and let's just throw the kitchen sink at it and see what comes up. I have some ideas, and I know a lot of people have this, like, not writer's block, like creator block, or like they'll think of a great idea, like, oh yeah, but then when it comes time to actually execute it, you know, it's like, oh no, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll put it off for tomorrow. I think I have like 6 ideas that I've done that too already. I'll put it tomorrow. I'll put it off tomorrow. I think I overthink about it too, because I'm like, oh, I need to make it entertaining. I need to make it catchy. I need to make it better, I guess. And I feel like a lot of creators have that, where they think they have to make it super energetic or entertaining, and they get lost in it, and like they get lost in their own mind, and then they just end up not posting anything or doing anything. And I feel like that's what I was having for the past maybe 2 or 3 months, where like I'll have these ideas, I want to post them, I want to do it, but when it actually comes down to it, I start thinking of the little things, this thing happened, what if this happens, or what if no one watches it, what if this, and I'm gonna invest all this time and effort and into this, and it's gonna fail. That's what was in my head. But now I'm just like whatever, bro, like I'm just gonna do it. My channel's dying anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it pops off or not. This are going to be very minimal effort. Well, not minimal effort, just like, since they're going to be every day, it's going to be quantity over quality, I guess. I don't know. The quality might still be good. I feel like some people like the chill, genuine vibes of things. Like, sure, you come for entertainment too. Like what is it called? Like Mr. Beast, like he does all these outlandish edits and cuts and scenes and crazy events and crazy things, you know, explosions here and there. So I'm gonna bring back some of that attention span that some of you guys have lost by just making not mundane, but like making content about just, you know, random things. This channel will not have a niche, I guess. This is just a daily vlog / shit posting. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. But with that being said, as you guys read the title, yes, it is true. I'm going to stop yapping and just go ahead and do it, because I feel like if I yap too much, then people get bored and then just click away, and it loses momentum in the algorithms, whatever. That's another thing. I'm not going to try to play the algorithm. I'm just going to post. So as you guys can see, my neck, this is not a jigsaw device. I am not being tortured. This is a one of those clips. You clip your phone to it, and you can hands-free record whatever you're doing in front of you. So I'm going to give you guys a little backstory to what this video is about. You saw in the title, it's true. Well, it's not true. It's true to an extent. I will clickbait too. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so 2 or 3 years, 2.5 years, no, about 3 years ago now. 2 or 3 years ago, I created a clothing brand I had this huge surge of followers and viewers on my TikTok account about 2.5 years ago, where every single one of my posts were getting over 1 million views, most of them hitting over 10 million views. And you know, when people see these huge numbers, they start like, oh, I gotta capitalize and I gotta create. It's like I'm gonna say the Hawk Tuah meme, because like that's like one of them, like where she became this overnight sensation, and she started creating merchandise, podcasts, all kinds of other venues. I mean, besides the fact that she's now scamming people, that's not what I'm gonna do, or decided not to do. But I did do the route that most influencers do when they, you know, gain some notoriety online. They create merchandise. I always hated like influencer merch, like those like one-off, like let's say they got viral for saying pinch me in my butt or something stupid like that, and like their shirt just says pinch me in my butt, like that's it, just like text, where like no one outside of that sphere would understand what this is. Like people would be like, what the fuck kind of shirt is that? Like they just printed on one of those Gildan generic shirts. They just printed on that and sell it for like $50, even though it costed them like $6 to make. And then and they become super rich overnight, which I always thought those were like cringy and weird. So I had a couple catchphrases. I actually did experiment with a catchphrase hoodie, but my thing was that I was working with a company that was going to do it all. Like they were going to have the inventory, ship it out to people, and take care of the logistics, basically. I just got to promote it. That's pretty much it. And then I'll make a revenue share, cut, whatever. And but with that, I got some samples, and they were shit. They were absolute garbage. Like the text was like peeling already. Like I swear, the hoodies, the quality of the hoodie was like those Gildan ones that like you buy off of like the dollar store, like the ones you get from Walmart. What is it called? The supply store where like people doing DIY tie-dye shirts and stuff like that. They're like $2 at Walmart. That's what it felt like to me. Like the quality, it was just Gildan, and I didn't like the quality, for one, and two, the actual like logo that I did was very, very bad, very, very low quality, very, very much like not a good sweater that I didn't want to sell. I mean, if I did sell it, I would have to sell it. Like they said, recommended sell it for $40. You'll make $6. That's what they were saying. So like, in order for me to make no profit, I would have to sell it. Like I think that hoodie itself would cost. That quality of clothing was like not something I wanted to do. Sure, I could have made no profit, no money from it, and well, I mean, what's the point at that point? Why would I even? Just because that company is making the money. If I was gonna make nothing, why? What's the point? Besides the point, I digress. I wanted to make it something different. I want to create a clothing brand, something that like you could just buy and like just you don't have to know who the creator was. You don't have to know the lore behind this person or thing. It's just a streetwear brand. That's what I wanted to do. So I did a ton of research. Bear in mind, like I said, I'm blowing up at this point. I'm getting 10 million. I think the highest impressions that I got. This was TikTok too only. The highest impression was like 500 million in a month. That's how many impressions I got in a single month, which was that's crazy. That's a lot of people, you know. I would say, you know, if like 0.1% of those people bought at least one, that's a good number. That's like 50,000 sales. No, is that 0.1? I think that's 1%. So 5,000 sales is 0.1%. That's still an insane amount of sales. Anyways, I digress. It did take me a while because I wanted to work with the manufacturer that I liked, so I was getting samples. These were from overseas, these were from China, but they, you know, these people work with like all of your favorite brands, like Champion and a bunch of other brands, you know. But they you know, they're overseas, so they're a lot cheaper to work with, but it also takes forever, and also you have to buy in bulk. So that's the one risk I was willing to take, and I decided to take it. I said, you know what? I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in this. Maybe, you know, if I keep blowing up this way, it'll be worth it, sure. So I invested like $10,000. I hired a graphic designer because I wanted my company to be called Cloudy Day. And I hired a designer to design. Well, I did a sketch. I did like a mock-up of what I wanted the logo to look like, and then after that, I then hired a designer to actually make the logo. Then I hired a. Then I started talking to these companies overseas, these manufacturers, and they're like, yeah, we could do this. Our minimum order is like 200 pieces. I was like, okay, it's a little steep, 200 pieces at a time. But I said, you know what, sure, whatever. So then I got a bunch of samples from like 2 or 3 different companies, and then I finally came up with a couple, or that one that I liked. So I got good samples, and I said, you know what, let's do it. Let's move forward with this business venture that I have right here. God, what a headache it was. Not a headache, but like it just took so much time to do all this. All this took a long time. I think like it took like 6 months of plan. Don't touch that, Eli. Please don't touch that. It took like 6 months of planning and executing and actually getting like everything in. Like finally getting it to the point where like I'm ready to do the bulk order. Let's do it. And with that being said, also, it took forever to get here because, like I said, bulk orders, they are huge packages and they're from China, so they just take a long time to get here. I think I ordered it in like January and I didn't get my first batch of actual supply until like March. So it took like 4 months to get my first batch order. Long story short, I got it all perfect. I said, let's do it. I started I started my online store, my Shopify store. I started that. I did all that myself as well. Maybe that was probably one of my downfalls, I guess. Was like trying to do everything myself, like a jack of all trades I am, I guess, which was probably my biggest downfall. And not that bad biggest downfall because I don't regret it. I learned so much skills and I will implement those in the future for sure. So it's not the biggest downfall, but that ultimately did take a lot of time away from other things that I could have been doing. Anyways, where I could have just paid someone to do it for me. Anyways, I created the store, started doing promo, doing photo shoots. I was wearing the clothing, and a lot of in the store. I mean, in the shop itself, I am modeling everything. So I did the whole thing, photo shoot. I did the sorry about that, kids. The whole photo shoot. I did the I put it up on the store, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I put them all up. I did it. I did it all. Okay, everything was good, ready to go. It wasn't perfect by any means. It wasn't like something to brag about, I guess. But it was a functioning website where you can go and purchase things, and you would get them delivered eventually. So it was a functioning website. That's all I can say. It wasn't anything fancy or anything crazy. All right. Now it comes down to promoting it. Like I said, I'm telling you, I was getting all these viewers, but in the back of my head, I was like, what if this fails? But, you just can't. You got to be ambitious. You can't, be thinking that way. But the reason why I was doubting myself is that it was because I was going mega viral, but I had a lot of followers, but not a lot of fans. And by that, I mean, a lot of the content that I was getting was, engagement bait. And what is it called? Rage bait. That was my content. Rage bait, engagement bait. So I was getting tons of viewers, but a lot of people were like, oh, this is cap. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is cap. You're capping. You're capping. It was a lot of hateful comments. I personally don't care about hate comments. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. Or at least I like to tell myself that. But I realized I was getting all of these followers and views. It's not a snake, that's a worm. I hope it works. Yeah. And then I decided, and then I realized that, hey, I have a lot of viewers and followers, but not actually a lot of fans. People that follow me, either was a mistake or they just like to see what the comments are saying, or I don't know, maybe they enjoy the content, but not enough to like me as a person, or be like, hey, I'm going to support this guy. I like his cause or anything like that. I wasn't a lifestyle influencer by any means. So then I realized, holy smack, I made a huge mistake by thinking that I could purchase all this huge bulk items and sell it all.
But I said, you know what? It's fine. This is for the long run. I don't care if I don't sell out within the first week. Like, sure, whatever. I'll sell out eventually, right? Whatever. So I didn't really care. I sold a few things here and there, you know. I think I've sold in the past 2.5 years probably like 60 or 70 products. Not bad, I think, compared to what I could have. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it was a bad investment, I guess. But I did learn so much from this, which I will be happy to implement in the future once I actually do get fans, not just followers. But that was what I was focused on. I was focused on like, the race to get 10 million followers. So I was just doing the most, even though it was kind of rage baity or clickbaity, which people don't tend to like that. And so then I didn't sell. I didn't sell out. So I've had a lot of this product still sitting in my garages, in my rooms, in my office, just been sitting there, just sitting there. Occasionally I'll sell one here, one there, one there, one there. You know, occasionally I will sell products, but not, you know, I still have a ton of them sitting out. Now, what brings me to this video, I'm sorry that I yapped for so long. If you guys stuck around, I hope you guys are still here. I apologize for the yap. Just wanted to tell you guys a little backstory of what's going on with me, I guess. Now for this video, I moved to this place that I'm currently at right now, maybe a month or two ago, and I have no storage here, like almost no storage. All I have is my office. That's it. I don't have a garage. I do have there is a shop here. This is a country house, so it's out in the country. If you guys know rural living, you'll understand that a lot of these places have like shops or barns that people store their tractors and their supplies in. But I do have a barn that I could store all of my stuff, but it is like, it's not insulated. There's holes everywhere. It's not a place where you would want to keep clothing that you want to sell. You know, there's animals, there's bugs, there's spiders, there's everything out here. So I didn't feel comfortable selling that merchandise. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to throw this away. I'm also not going to give it to Goodwill, because Goodwill is just going to sell it to people. Why not just give it away? I mean, sure, I had my fun with this. I learned a lot, and I'm going to just go ahead and cut my losses and go give away the clothing to a lot of homeless people. As you know, I live like 15 minutes from the poorest city in California. And I figured, you know what, let's go and drive around and just give it away. Yes, I'm making content with this. So whatever, you could judge me. Hey, you're just doing it for content. Oh, well, what have you done? How much clothes have you given away? That's all I got to say to that. And let's go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking and what I'm working with. And let's go ahead and give away some clothes to some people. Let's do it. It's getting cold out here, that's why. And these Sherpas that I'm giving to give away, they're freaking amazing. They keep you toasty all night long. Trust me. I love them. I personally love them, but it's time to say goodbye, I guess. Hey! Stop it. None of that. So let's go ahead and show you guys. Damn, there's already ants in my freaking soda. Ugh. Alright. It's a beautiful day out here today, too. So this was the barn I'm telling you guys about, kind of. You guys kind of see it. It's like one of these. It's kind of like a barn / shop. It's not the best. It's kind of like run down a little bit, but as you guys can see in here, this is where I just decided, you know what, this is where it's gonna go for now. But yes, all the Sherpas are in these shelves right there. It's all the Sherpas. Quite a bit. I think I sold more Sherpas than anything, to be honest. So the fact that I'm giving them away now is pretty crazy. Well, not crazy, but I'm giving them away because I can't sell them anymore. I can't keep them out here because they're just gonna rot and get all messed up, and I personally don't feel like that's something that's good. I feel like if I could might as well just give it away. Why have them out here for them to just get all messed up? I do still have hoodies and shirts in my office, so I'm just gonna keep those there. Whatever, I'll give them away eventually or throughout or whatever. We'll see. But let's go ahead and give these away. Enough of the yapping. Let's go ahead and grab these and stuff them in my car. All right, I have a bunch of sizes here. Of all sizes, I think these are, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, extra large. So I got every size here actually. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2XLs. These also run a lot bigger. These are like they're running a bigger size, so just gonna go in there. I don't know if I could give them all away today, just because I don't know how many people are out there just walking around the streets. I don't even know who to approach. I'm just gonna approach people and be like, "Hey, you want one of these for free?" So let's say that was extra large and largest. We got some smaller sizes. I think these are small. I'll do a small here. I think these are mediums. Yeah, these are mediums right here. So you can see there's a little M. Cool. Cool stuff. All right. All right. Looks like we're stuffed for now. I'll come back if there's, I don't know how many people are out there, but I will be back to see if there's, if I manage to get rid of all of that, then I'll come back for more. But something tells me I'm not going to see anybody. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in that city. So let's go find out right now.
Illnesses. Last year, our community's generosity helped Make-A-Wish Northeastern.
2,000 years later.
All right. After 4 hours, I finally got a new tire. All right. It's dark now. Yep, it's dark.
Tomorrow.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. All right. You get to me. Oh, goal! Goal! You ready, Monk? Or ready?
No.
Here it goes. Oh!
Mama die.
Huh?
Mama die.
Oh! All right, guys. Day 2 at attempting to give away all my clothing. This is day 2. As you saw, I had a flat tire, but it's all right. It is what it is. I just make sure you guys pay attention to your bald tires. That's all I got to say. Anyways, let's go ahead and donate these clothes or give them away. Oh! Oh, no. Also, before this video ends, I want to give a shout out to Ridge Wallet. They sent me this really cool wallet. It holds up to 12 cards, RFID blocking, modular design, and backed by our lifetime warranty. That's what they guarantee with this wallet. Let's go ahead and open it up and show you guys some of the features. Wow, it's a really cool wallet here. Yo, got the carbon fiber and a little money clip. Pretty cool. So you got the cards in there. It's lightweight and it's pretty cool. So thank you, Ridge Wallet, for sending me this wallet. If you guys want to get one yourself, there's a little shopping link right here. So check it out. I do get a little commission from it. So thank you guys for supporting, and thank you to Ridge Wallet. Appreciate you guys. Here I am, Orange Cove, California. So I made it to the poorest city in California, Orange Cove, and just like you see behind me is the welcome sign, and just on the other side of me is this. There's a lot of homeless encampments right there. I'm gonna go see if I can find someone and give some hoodies away. We're gonna go see right now. Let's go find out. All right, I'm gonna drop off a whole bundle to that person over there, and they could share it with their friends or whatever. Just share it. I'm scared to go all the way over there, so I'm just gonna go to this guy right here and drop this bundle off. Here we go. Wow, there's a lot of stuff out here, man. Got some clothes for you guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Man. Shit. I was a little scared. I didn't see anybody. I walked over there. I heard some noise, some like grunting, and I got a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little scared that they were going to attack me. I mean, they probably won't. They're probably more scared of me. But I didn't want them to come out thinking that I'm like trying to trespass them, because this place is filled with no trespassing, private property. Obviously, there's a lot of people out here, and so I don't know. I'm a little timid of going into more than just that one that I saw. Even like the people around here were like honking the horn. It's pretty bad. So yeah, it's just sad. Look at that. Pretty sad. Okay guys, well, that's gonna be the end of the video because I got a little bit timid. Just, I don't know, I don't know, I got scared, and I didn't want to go. It was getting dark too, and I didn't want to continue on looking for people around that town. It's a little sketchy, I don't know, but I will be giving away the rest of these Sherpas to Goodwill or one of those, because I know a lot of people do clothes drives, so I'm gonna go Google some of those and look around my area, see if I could do drop them off at a clothes drive. And that's gonna be the end of the video for now. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. I'm trying to do daily vlogs, but it's a try. I will try my hardest, I promise. Hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.